What do you enjoy most about telling stories with data?
I had this phrase when I was at a previous employer. I said was, I want a game-changing analysis every quarter. And by that I meant I wanted to be able to show a very senior business leader some analysis, right? Some piece of some chart. Think of it as a chart. And they look at that chart and go, oh my. In some ways, like in my mind, there's that oh shit moment, right? That's what I look for, right? What I really want is that oh shit moment where we can tell somebody something about a phenomena, right? In this case, it's their business, right? But really, what I mean, as an academic, right? The thing that I really loved about academics is when you have those moments, right? When you can, like that's how you have impact, right? When you tell the world something that they didn't know, when you tell the world something they didn't know about something, right? That is important. And I mean, I could riff on examples of this, not important. But the same thing applies in business analytics, right? When you show a business leader something about their business, it's the business dynamics, right? Business dynamics are really hard to understand because it's this interplay of a lot of simple things actually. But like, after you get three simple things interacting, it gets to be really complicated, right?
Right.
So, and like our business is actually fairly complicated. So to be able to, there's a lot of like intuition about how things work, right? People have kind of mental models about how much inventory we should hold back, right? Or how we should price things. I mean, these are all, people have made decisions based on their own mental model. The great thing about analytics is that, 80% of the time you can show somebody an analysis that backs up their intuition. Another 10% of the time you show people that, some analytics that supports their intuition but kind of furthers their thinking, kind of pushes their model and expands a little bit, tweaks it. Right? And then 10% of the time, at least in my experience, you stumble upon something totally new, right? Where the business leader had no idea what was really driving the business, and then I mean, in my experience, I've actually been very fortunate. The people I work with generally go, "Wow, that's interesting." Where you surprise them, and you get good partners who say, "You know what? Okay, like I believe it. You guys did. They'll pressure test you. I say, look, I'll believe it. Let's go down that route, right?" And you get to. That's why I said game changing, right? I started all this off by saying you look for game changing analysis, and one of them would be very surprising. We get a surprising result. You go along this way, you go along this way, you go along this way. And you say, no, you got to stop, and you got to go that way, or you just got to stop, right?
Yeah.
That happens fairly frequently in my job, and those are the moments that you live for, because those are the moments where, at a company like a company of Turner's scale, you can make. I don't know if we'll have $1 billion of impact, but there are things that we will do that could have $50 million of impact. I'd say that's very possible. Certainly there are things that we've done now that have had, in the $15 million range. So those are moments that you live for.